everybody. Welcome back, fellow gamers, to an edition of the Ratscast. Cyberrat here is always coming to you once again from another Destiny Tuesday. And as you can see, the spooky season is once again upon us. Festival of the Lost has begun. Again, I wasn't sure what we were going to be doing today. And then I was thinking about taking the day off. A fellow streamer of mine and someone who has been very important in my life, who's helped me through a very rough patch of my life, when I was no longer streaming, when I was thinking of quitting, permanently, really helped me to realize that the stream is not about how many views you have, whether you're a partner or not, whether you are a, known quantity. It's the amazing people that you meet along the way, the friends that you can build from that community, and really just the fun that you will have in the streaming. And made me realize that I was putting too many emphases on the wrong area of streaming, trying to force out being a partner, trying to force a lot of things that I probably shouldn't have. And so, yeah, I've changed directions, started streaming again. Here I am. But his mother had passed away this morning. He has already suffered the loss of his father to Lou Gehrig's disease, and now his mother to cancer. He's going through a very, very tough time, tough situation, and I just didn't have the heart to stream, to come on here and pretend like nothing is wrong, like everything is fine, when I know that somebody, that is important to me is hurting, on top of the fact that, I too have had a lot of losses in my life. We've lost quite a few people in our family recently. My dad, my favorite aunt, my mom's two sisters, all within the last 3 years. And it has been, interesting, to say the least. And then I went back and started to think about the Festival of the Lost and what that means. The Festival of the Lost honors those we lost. Now, although it's meant to be fun and games, and it's, mainly just, a Destiny event, it is still a real concept, a real idea about celebrating those that we've lost. About remembering the people that were closest to us, that meant the most to us. And honestly, You know, there is no reason why an in-game event such as this one can't refer to something within our own life in a real life event. So, while we honor and when we talk about honoring the people in the game, most of these people that they're honoring we don't know personally, except for Cade. He's the only person that's in game that we lost that we, as a player, can mourn. The rest are all names on weapons and armor and, people from the past whose history and lore we read about and try to emulate as best we can as Guardians. But there are real people in our lives that we've lost. So let's honor those as well. So, Festival Lost, of course, has our usual stellar event stuff. We have the special armor skin for the Warlock here, the exoskeleton, and very Transformer-like or Gundam or whatever anime mech skin you want to look at. They all have that look. Of course, we have the wonderful masks returning. In this one, we have the Finch skin. Reanimated entrance. The Infected Seeker. Oh yeah, this one's an old one. Lunar Howl. I think this is another one that's an older emote that's returning. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of that. There's the Triceratops skin. The dinosaur skin that they've had there. And now we have the Star Horse mask. That's kind of cool. I like that one. Wouldn't mind that one. And there are some of these masks you can actually get from Destiny on their website too, that you can make on your own. Now this is brand new. This is great. This is the Busted Ray. And I remember seeing this because it has a very Ghostbuster-esque tone to it. I mean, it kind of looks like the Vex Mythoclast, but the beam that shoots out of it and the way it's charged up and the way you actually trigger it looks more like a proton pack. Sometimes it's the Busted Ray. Then we have this special spider skin for the paper craft for the ghost. Love it. You have the magic 8-ball. That's great. It shakes. I love it. Hazy future shell. Love it. Love it. Hold me because you're scared. The no escape. It was you. Oh, wait, there was more to it. Sorry. I'm hoping they'll go respond faster, but Just let it sit. Aha, there he goes. He's accusing somebody. Yeah, see. There's the new projectile, the moonrise. Ah, that one's cool. New. It's funny looking. Just like Winnie. It basically looks like one of those, fake kid horses, the horses the kids would have with a little string on it, and you know, pretend to ride it, but it's an actual sparrow. That's funny. And that looks trippy. I got to say, it reminds me a lot of the Mystery Machine from Scooby Doo. Yep, retrograde horror, and that makes sense too. The name of that. Let's see this one, macabre, right? Ooh. Interesting look. Oh, look at that. All the broken parts. You have the spider webs, you have the grade, the fence grade around it. Very macabre, very nice. I love it. Beautifully done. Unfortunately, the color doesn't change. It stays green. Bummer. Okay. This I have. We will be changing back to this today. As you can see, I've already have this one available. Okay, so again, returning is the skeleton bundle. This one's new. I don't remember if that's an old skin or a new skin. I don't remember that one. Ding. I think these are... Okay. Wow, okay. I wasn't sure these were old or new because they're part of the... And then you have, of course, the shells, the paper mask that you get for purchase. So you got the Titan, the penguin mask. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. Spider. I love how, yeah, the body looks like a spider. That one I do own from last year. Of course, the return of Omegle, the jack-o'-lantern, the glitter ball mask, the end kernel, of course. Pride Wing. Interesting. That one looks cool. A new emote, Strange Brew. The gourds. I got this in so many gourds. One of my favorites. The Ghastly. I don't have this one. I want this one so much. The chains. The Moon we just saw. This is another one. The Boo. Tombstone. I don't like that one because the head doesn't move. The body moves perfectly fine, but the head stays perfectly still, and it's kind of scary. I think it's an old one. I have that one. Oh yeah, this bat skin. Don't have that one. Don't have this one. Don't have this one. The witch. I have this one though. Carnival, the Festival of the Dead. The Pumpkin Jack-o'-lantern don't have this one. Don't have this guy. Have this one. This is an old one. Oh, the Omega one. And then we got a couple of speeders, of course. The Mad Machine. Or Frankenstein monster. I don't. This one I hated. I don't like this one, the spider, because they have the legs that move. It's gross. I have these two. I like the broom ones. Then of course you have the ships, the various ships. These are all ones that we've had before in the past. I actually have this one. Again, this is old dances and stuff we have. I have this bad boy, of course. This is another one I wish to have, the candlelight. I think it's kind of cool. The summoning, the peaceful rest. That was a cool one. Bone Boogie. Parting is such sweet sorrow. I think that's it. From here we're going to a lot of normal stuff. That one I have, but it doesn't do much. I had one of the things I used to do with it that made it look much better. Okay, so oh, cool. This is up the Batwing entrance. I've seen that one multiple times. I have that one. The mask is available. No escape is available. I've been trying to wait because I've been hoping the rest of my stuff would come in on the ship. Nice. Okay, so far I haven't seen the rest of the armor set that I'm looking for. Okay. So, of course, we have to go to the tower to start the event. Again, Ava's right here. There is going to be the unlock. Like I said, you saw the pass on there. You have to spend an extra $10 to unlock everything. Unfortunately, I hate when they do that, but, you know, that's the way things are nowadays. I think it's one of the things that I did not like about the new free-to-play model when Witch King came out, is that certain events, they said, oh, the event is free. Yeah, sure, the event is free, but if you want the good stuff, you have to pay for it. Otherwise, you're playing the event for free. And what I mean by that is when you get down here to this sequence, a lot of the stuff is locked. The only thing you can't get any of these things. I like that cat. Interesting color scheme. Because they are part of a reward system that's locked. And so you have to actually buy the thing to get the pass for it, and it kind of sucks. There will be awards that you can get. Oh, there is a season. A week 8 and a week 9. Okay. Okay, but let's go first off. To the courtyard. and start this bad boy up. And welcome once again to Destiny's Festival of the Lost. And so now everything is decked out to the nines as always. One of the things you always gotta remember if you're gonna be playing Destiny, is you wanna come up here. Ah, I messed up. You can go on the staircase too, but I like to come up over here and just be silly. Dang it, I overshot. I keep overshooting that. Okay. I want to jump onto this thing. Okay, try this again. Ah! Here we go. So you got that right there. The candy engram right there. The candy engram right there, and then you have the other one up here, and that is a bigger pack. There we go. And there's two trees. There's this one here, and there's one on in the second section of the tower, and they both have stuff up there for you to collect that you want to make sure you get. So now, first, we need to change costumes. And I probably should have done that aboard my ship before landing. Ow.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
The dish is out of alignment again.
I'm glad you're still with me, Carlos. You too, Maria.
I'm always forgetting what the name of the set is called. Every time I go pull it up, like, gosh, dang it. Blood lineage, that's right. No, stupid me. That should be the easy part to remember. Hey, viewer, thanks for joining. And they're gone again. Okay. I might have to change. Well, I probably will change colors because there is definitely a better color scheme than the one I'm using currently.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
Okay, so we need to actually... Really? I didn't put any boots in here that's just 70. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that around.
Carlos, help me through this.
Did all my stuff disappear?
The oldest encryption methodologies sometimes contain the greatest treasures, and sometimes, well, not.
Alright, this one I didn't have that much on because I didn't want to up it purposely. Okay, now color-wise... No. No. I don't remember which color I used that one time. I had one that was absolutely perfect. Oops. That one's cool. This one is probably a good one. I had one that was
I never thought I'd live to see
kind of like this, but it was more black with a little bit of red.
Give the world what you want to receive.
1, 2, 3.
I just don't remember which color it was now.
Wait.
I never thought I'd live to see the
No,
darkness return.
that's not red. I'm gonna have to stick with this one.
This tower certainly smells different than the old one.
Okay, so now we need to change boots. Do I have anything boot-wise I can change? Oh, wrong thing. Oh, goodness.
Not here.
Yes. I wanted at least one of those for the look, so I can do them manually. I really have to go through and destroy a lot of crap because I got so much stuff in here that I no longer need. Okay, so come over here. Yeah, I know you're gonna have to change. You in there.
I'll get a team on it.
The archives give Lieutenant John
Ah, there they are. Was it this one? Ah, might have been that one. Red jacked.
We get the job done.
Let me see. I knew which one it was. There was one different than everything else. That's the other one. No, I want the red jacked. Ah.
I don't know who's in charge of these things. I guess I am.
Yeah, that one's nice, but I don't think I like the red.
The Awoken don't age the way people do. I mean, human people, you know?
I think that one looks better.
It was a hot class chassis.
Don't forget plates. What was it? Hello. Hello.
However I can be of
Checking.
Not enough space. That was a lot of candy. Where did I get a lot of candy from? Oh, that's what it means by not enough space. Okay, so,
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
Eververse trades in goods we feel enhance a Guardian's journey.
This tower certainly smells different than the old one.
I don't know if I can store any of those. Some stuff you can store, some of you can't. No, discard. Ah, the chicken store. Perfect. Okay. I know how many of those I need anyways. The rice cakes are for one of the specialty things where you're supposed to give something or something or other, and when you find it in the world. Okay, that's why this was going the way they did. Okay, so let's talk to this Ava Levante.
Let's get started.
I love all the beautiful puns. Okay, Ava waves as you approach. Happy Festival of the Lost Guardian. This time of year reminds me that no one is truly lost as long as we remember them. She raises her eyebrow at the nearby Book of the Forgotten. Of course, some things may be better left unremembered. She gives you a cheerful smile. But you and others will discover that for yourselves. I'm sure. Be safe out there. I do so. Okay, so we're gonna get this Gone But Not Forgotten. So it's a new event, and then of course you gotta wear one of the, of course, according masks, and we're gonna go ahead and go with the energy one. And then of course you have all these wonderful things that you can collect. Some of them you won't be able to collect because you have to have the thing for it. But we're gonna go ahead and grab the first thing, which is paranormal research. So we gotta do haunted sectors, which is the thing we have right now. Who was that masked guardian? So we gotta defeat combatants wearing the festival mask.
Right.
Myth hunters. Again, haunted sectors. So this is a complete crucible. Of course, there's always at least one of those in there. Summoning ritual completed.
Beautiful.
And acquire candy by defeating combatants. Okay, so that is our thing.
Do try to keep those robes clean, dear.
So now we're supposed to put on this mask.
She's amazing.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness.
And you can go ahead and up it if you want and add whatever you need to it. As far as your
Cares if he's
I'm
a
glad
rocket.
you're still with me, Carlos. You too, Maria.
Eververse isn't just a title.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you.
Of course. Sequence is pattern.
So let's check everything out.
The schematics
You can see all the
are
wonderful
structured enough to
glowing
show me
engrams all over the place. Everything's boarded up, has lots of cobwebs everywhere, and
Clear that back well.
painted pumpkins, tall candles. I love how this looks over here.
Fallen, scorned, in battle, they're just another target.
How did the job go?
Oh, they finally fixed this area. I liked when it was broken, but that's me. So we got more candles and lights, and you got the boards up there now, and the trees, and everything. And we got a rock. Oh, it's the paper bags. There's a bunch of bags around all over the place, like garbage bags, that have just junk inside of it, but still. Okay, now we want to come over here. We're gonna make some changes. So, of course, we put on our broom. We put on our scary ship. And then we're going to change our emotes.
I can fix this.
I think we might keep the one up because that one works perfectly. You know, the mad scientist routine.
New tasks must be submitted through the proper channels.
Ah, there it is. So that's the necro dance I told you guys about. And that's the snowshoes.
Did you watch the crucible last night? Hurry! Hurry!
Dang it, I forgot the other one. It's the pumpkin one. I know that. It's, ah, there it is. So there we go. So we have a standard dance.
But the traveler's on our side, right? So why would...
Okay, so no decorations out here this
See
time.
something here?
Okay, I always wanted to make sure. Now fast, we're gonna head to the annex, as always. And again, we have all the wonderful, spooky, what have yous. And then you can see the trash bags. They're supposed to have the little like pumpkin eye thingy on them, and various what have yous for the looks. And of course, everything's decked out here as well. This area's blocked off now.
You see any Ahamkara bones out there, you let me know.
That's kind of cool looking. I love that. Get all the paper engrams light up over here. All this area is all decked out.
Ah, my partner returns.
This is the first. How you doing, Ada? She's a lot friendlier nowadays. She was a real bee when we first met her. Again, lots of areas boarded up, more pumpkins, cobwebs everywhere. And now, the main area.
My programming tells
Strength
me
in light.
it is a very nice day.
All those leaves. So now this got the
Okay, gather round.
bars right there. I mean, nobody's waiting anymore because it's all gone.
Service log updated. Daily tasks underway.
I want the kind that the hunters use.
So now we have the ghost sitting right there. I love this because if you look, there's nothing there. There's no feet, no nothing. It's just the thing floating, and you have the bars in the window now. And you have the ramen symbol on the thing. You can't slide underneath this anymore because it's blocked off. So I don't think you can. Camera slide. Okay, we got it. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. And of course, then you have the tree over here, which you got to come over here to this thing. And you got to jump on this just right, because otherwise you won't land on the platform and level up. Okay, so you got to come over. Come on. There we go. So grab the candy there. Crawl up in this area. Grab the candy there. Jump up, grab the candy here. And then that there. And there we go. Bing, bang, boom. And now you can see a lot of the decorations from here. Cora's area looks so beautiful, all decked out with all the candles and all the what have yous.
Avenge him, Guardian. I wish I could go with you, but I'll cover for you here. Avenge him for both of us.
Oh, I already did. Just a hole in the grudge. I kind of wish they would deck out this area too, but they don't. Then you have this area all along here with lots of pumpkins, trees, candles, and all kinds of wonderful jazz. Leading into, of course, Banshee's area.
Heard you put on quite a show.
All right.
You're famous, Guardian. If I could help you, it would be just...
No, really, I let that blast.
Guess what?
Let's see what we can do.
Okay. God but I've forgotten. The Book of the Forgotten is amazing, Ava says, eyeing the tome wearily. But I'm not afraid to say that it gives me the creeps. Somehow it knows whether the pages you've added are spectral or maleficent. Manifested. I don't know why I said that incorrectly, but yeah. She shakes her head in disbelief. How could it know a thing like that? It's natural. Best to keep it happy. Eva continues. Collect spectral pages. Manifest them by fighting your way through the haunted sectors. Then add manifested pages to the book. If you dare, she adds with a wink. Oh, that's right. It's down on the face. Ah, crap. Okay, I'm going to have to remove something else.
Good luck, Guardian. Any questions?
Actually, you know what? I can do this. This we gotta take care of anyways, but I also gotta see what else we can get rid of. You know what? I know what I can get rid of. This I am not gonna do anything with. That is over and done with. Crown of Sorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything more with that, and if so, I can always collect more.
The Awoken don't age the way people do. I mean, human people, you know?
Can I put those in my vault? Because these are, I'm saving, yeah. These I'm saving just because I can. You can't do anything with them. They are not something you can do anything with. There's something that you collected kind of as a joke or as a whatever, like the ticket to an impossible destination. You don't really go there. You don't really use it. It's kind of a joke reward that you get from the horse. So okay, so again, these are all things that you acquire along the way. This is the latest weapon. It's actually very beautiful. Search party. That's something new. Moving target. Yeah, okay. That one's standard. Jurassic Green is a regular weapon we have. Werewolf, of course. And my favorite has always been the Horror Story, which unfortunately I have the old one of, but it's not the remaster, the legendary, and I love the legendary. I really would want to get this one again, because this was one of my favorite weapons to rock. Even after the Halloween event was over, I still have one in my inventory, actually. But it was also one of the legendary weapons that you could no longer... there's the werewolf, and... it was one of the legendary weapons you can no longer upgrade, which really, really sucked. I didn't get rid of it, did I? Oh no. I'd be surprised, because it's one of my favorite weapons and I still have it for the longest time. I refuse to get rid of it. Even when oh, there it is. Even when I can't upgrade it anymore. But both of these are both legendaries. They can no longer be upgraded past the 350. But they're both legendaries. And that's the thing too. They took away the rampage and the horror and the Zen moment, which sucks. Okay, so now wait a minute, second. Again, you can add and subtract anything you want to these that you wish. You don't have to add anything at all. However, I have all of my wonderful masks that I can wear. And so I don't have to wear this specific one. I can wear anything I want, so.
No time for politics.
I like the pumpkin one myself. Omega's pretty cool too. I like some of these ones that glow are really cool. Colonel. I wish it was spelled correctly. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put the pumpkin back on. And there's another pumpkin mask right there. And another pumpkin. Yeah, we're wearing the same costumes, different colors.
Another Golden Age blueprint for interplanetary orbital sails. So rarely approaching.
And there's an Omega mask over there.
I saw that frame standing in a corner for like an hour yesterday. I don't think they can handle the change.
Oh, I gotta change my. Oh shoot! I don't have that. Yep. I need to get my ghost skin out of the thing too. I forgot about that. He just walked over and goes, what the heck? Wait a minute. Forgot something. Ah, there it is. And there's the kitty one. Dang it.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
Okay if I listen to music while I work?
Schematic read the schematic. Most unusual symbology.
Okay if I listen to music while I work? Okay. Yep.
I love Destiny. I really do.
When I lost Carlos and Maria, there was no one person I could blame for it. I thought that would make it
The oldest
easier.
encryption methodologies sometimes contain the greatest
There's the bad entrance.
I'm not so sure.
Well,
It's just a bomb.
Oh, I can add the moth thing. I forgot about that.
Give the world what you want to receive.
It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just a bomb.
Oh.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just a bomb. I haven't given up on the stars. I told her this wasn't done.
Don't forget. Wait. What was it?
Okay, let's start this mission. Screwing around the tower. God, I've already an hour in. All I've been doing is screwing around the tower. That's too funny. Okay, let's go. It's so easy to get caught up in the tower and just screw around with people. So much fun. Halloween's the best time of year. I have this video from Destiny 1.
I appreciate your company on this lore-finding mission, Guardian. The more data we collect, the better. There's lots of stories from the Golden Age about the miners who went missing here. Some say they turned into terrible headless monsters.
Oh, I remember this now, the haunted sectors. These were actually a lot of fun. God, I forgot what weapons I have on me. Only two of us right now? Interesting.
Those poor miners couldn't sleep, and they suffered from terrible hallucinations. Eva says they turned on each other, and something transformed their bodies into headless ones. A new ritual circle is active. I wonder what it summons. Can't be. It's the headless ones, and they're angry.
Slowly pressing the candy.
It's the headless ones. It's the headless ones. All the old stories are true.
Wow, he has 3 this time.
They're filled with loot.
Well, candy anyways. I don't know what to call that loot.
Don't let them escape.
Let's check the loot on these headless ones, hero.
One.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Chase after them.
Let's check the loot on these headless ones, hero.
Ouch! So I haven't received anything major. Whoa.
If you ask me, the dark magic that created the Headless Ones came from the Hive. There must be some very powerful hive around here somewhere. Let's hunt them down, Guardian. Stand in the summoning circle. Maybe something friendly will come out.
Right, something friendly. Summoning circle over here. So now we gotta grab the pumpkins, throw it at the shield to break it, and then
These ritual circles must call the Headless Ones.
Good work, Guardian. The sector is clear. In fact, my calculations indicate a 99.22% probability that we will never encounter the Hive here again. We're totally safe now. Totally,
right.
completely safe.
Right. Don't you believe it? Break werewolf. All right. I tell you, that was a lot harder when I first did this. Because when we did, over a year ago, it was still brand new. It was a lot tougher because you weren't as high level. Much higher level now. Our weapons are a little more powerful. I'm a little more powerful. Got 2 Break werewolves. Nice. Break werewolf was never one of my favorites, though. I can tell you that right now. It was an okay weapon for the time period, but definitely not one of my more favorite weapons of all. It was kind of, well, for auto rifle, it's not very fast. I mean, for a 450 round, it's supposed to have like a better impact, better damage, but that impact is not that great. When you're dealing with, like, say, the kit heroes, which is, 720, which gives you a lot of rounds very, very fast. Even though its impact's only 18, you feel like you're doing more damage with this than you do with this. And I always had a problem with it just because it felt too slow to fire. I pulled the thing again. Oh, I hate when I do that. That's what I get for pulling the controller down. Anyways, what I was trying to say is that for 420, it's is on the lower end of the spectrum. It's supposed to be less shots, more damage, but it doesn't feel like you do enough damage fast enough to make it usable. I like the higher range, the higher round type, because I feel like I'm doing more damage faster. Whereas with the Brave Tech, I feel like I'm taking way too much time trying to damage my target, even though I'm using less bullets to do so. It just doesn't feel like you feel like you're wasting a lot of your time firing. Also, the magazine size is smaller, which means you're now having to pretty much change the magazine more often. And it's like, why? Why should I have to change the magazine that many times? It seems ridiculous to me that I'm having to repeatedly reload this weapon that's just not shooting fast enough, and to me, just not doing as much damage. Whereas with this guy, it's nearly twice. Well, actually, about twice the magazine size. So even though you're shooting a lot of bullets really fast, you may not be doing as much damage. But if you're hitting your target repeatedly, you're hitting it with more bullets. And therefore, it just feels like you're doing more damage. And I think the horror sword was the same way. A horror sword, I think, was a higher range weapon, which again just made it feel like you're doing more damage faster, because you had more bullets you're pumping into your target versus with the werewolf. It was a weird thing. It was a weird situation, but and that's pretty much how the cookie crumbles when it comes to these type of weapons, In any case, I think they brought the werewolf back last year as well. I was hoping they'd bring back Horror Story. I don't think they did. It's nice to seeing the Horror Stories back. Okay, so there's the Brave Tech. That's the original one. That's the legendary.
The feed went down just as they were going to say who won.
Okay, we need to attune. Ah, shoot. Keep forgetting when I do that. Need to attune that one too. Oh, I need to attune you. Do I have something I can up the thing with that with? Yeah, I have to. I'm
done.
There must have been one I had to reattune recently, because I don't need it now. Alright, so we'll tune this bad boy, because we got a lot of hive. We're going to take care of it anyways in this.
Looks like there was a rat living in there. You're looking wonderful. Bad rattling. Yes.
Bad rattling? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. It's Halloween. There's lots of rattling going on right now.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Thank you much. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much the event as is. I mean it's a lot of fun. This is one of my favorite. I still prefer the tree. Unfortunately, we can't do the Infinite Forest uh, event, the Scary Infinite Forest event, because of the fact that the Infinite Forest currently is just not available to us because it's Mercury is not here. It's missing. Um, which kind of sucks because again, like I said, the Infinite Forest one was a lot more fun, a lot more spookier because it was invisible. I mean, it was dark. The area had lots of areas where there was literally no light. It was hard to see. You only had the light of your ghost to carry you, and that was it. You couldn't see anything. And it reminds me of some of the lost sectors in here too. There's some lost sectors where you're running through and it's just very, very dark. And I wish they would have done something like that where you had areas where the lights would go out. But it's always the same couple of lost sectors, and they're not, like I said, they're not all that great except for the added lights and the spooky what have yous giving you that haunted theme. It's not spooky. It's more silly. Anyways, okay. Ava looks relieved as you stride into the courtyard. You have some manifested pages. Thank goodness. I get the strangest feeling this book of the forgetting is hungry. She regrets the book. She regards the book with concern. I can hear it grumbling. She waves you over to the tome. You add your manifest pages to the book, Guardian. Hopefully that will keep it quiet. Okay. So as always, you can get use your candy to buy the goodie bag, which usually doesn't give you too much of anything. These ones might get you some weapons, some higher weapons, and of course you can always buy extra masks if you want to buy an additional mask. But the one is always good enough for me. I don't need any more than that. Now we need to go into over here, and we can see that we have nearly everything unlocked, but the Crucible, and we need to do 3 more haunted sectors.
We've had quite the year, haven't we?
So now we need to add the page, which we haven't done yet. So come over here and add the pages.
Couldn't possibly be that simple. Good.
So, and that's it. You have to add 2 pages. You always get at least 3. Well, not always 3, but you usually get more than what you have. And here you can see the pages from last year, which I wonder if I can add. I have to try that out. Those are all. See, the problem was is that it got to the point where I needed 9 pages, and wasn't getting enough pages. Because I felt all the first ones. The first couple are 2, and then it goes to 5 for the rest of the thing, and then it's all 9 after that. So I still have a lot of pages. And it explains a lot of the what have yous in it.
My life has changed so much lately. I'm glad Guardians are back in it.
The downed captain. And so it Kell of Kings, huh?
I'll have to investigate later.
Slayer, Lightbearer, and Cabal. So again, sticking with that pirate theme that we have going on right now in the Season of Plunder, which we are still in. This book lore is going to be having to do with this. And again, like I said, I didn't finish everything because it didn't really matter. The Lost Sector part is okay, it's kind of fun, but after a while, it was kind of boring. Whereas with the Infinite Forest and the Haunted Infinite Forest was a lot more fun because the Infinite Forest, like anything else, constantly changed directions. You know, you weren't always going down the same path repeatedly. This one is pretty much all Hive all the time. Um, you're pretty much. I don't remember if it's that same Lost Sector or there's like maybe there's a second one, but the Lost Sectors that was used were very limited. So you're doing the same pretty much Lost Sectors over and over again. Same bosses, same enemies, the whole 9 yards. There was nothing different about it. You didn't change enemy types. Whereas with the Infinite Forest, you would change enemy types. You were constantly changing between the Hive, the Vex, the Fallen, and the Cabal. Everything was constantly changing. And then you have these really big, huge Hive Knights that were impossible to kill because they were like, super, armored or whatever, and so you couldn't defeat them. Which made them very hard to kill. Or, I mean, made them impossible because you couldn't really kill them. But they can one-shot you in a heartbeat, and they were scary. Like I said, then you had areas where, like I said, the lights were out. You couldn't see much of anything. You have all these things coming at you quickly. Especially the jumpers, like the Hive zombie types. It was just frightening. It was a great time. If you go back to any of those episodes, it was YouTube channel would be like 2018, 2019.
But I'm still happy to chat.
Or earlier when Destiny 2 first came out and they did they did Infinite Forest. That time was amazing because it was so much fun, and I would play that constantly, and I had no problem jumping into that, and I had so much fun. Like I said, I got the weapons and everything I needed because it was a fun time. It was a great time to play. And this one is like, yeah, after a couple hours, I'm done.
I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place.
And I think last year, I don't even think I did this more than once. I think I did it the one time and said, okay, that's it, I'm done. And I never went back. And I might have jumped in once in a while here and there just for the fun of it. But I didn't last more than an hour or so before I just got tired of playing this because it was just, by yourself, it's no fun. If you're playing with other people, people who are playing Destiny 2 who are going to be doing the Haunted, that's great. It's a lot of fun. But when you're playing by yourself, it's just not as interesting. It's just not as interesting, just not as fun. This adventure was just not that great. Okay, let's go back and talk to Aorg once more time. Okay, thank you for feeding the book of the forgotten, Ava says, appreciatively. If you keep giving it Mephisted pages, I can't even say that word anymore, I keep screwing up. Manifested pages. I'm sure it will reveal some fantastic tales. Take a peek at your event card, and don't forget about the masks and the goodie bags I prepared for all you guardians. She gestures proudly to the array of handsomely crafted bags and treats. Nothing like a creepy sweet to get us in the festive spirit. And again, that's pretty much it. And then you come over here, and so there's the blueberry mask. Well, that's what that is, okay. And then you get the event ticket, and then the event ticket brings you over here to this thing, which, interesting. So, worm book. I wish I could see some of these because I like to see what this is. Candy corner. I think that's the Braytech werewolf again. And the thing is, you can complete all these things. You can get these things. Is that bread? I can't tell what that is. You can get all of these things from the event, but then you're supposed to use it to get these things. Like you have to have the 8 tickets for this, you have to have the 1 ticket for this, but you have to have the event card. And to get the event card, see, like I said, normally I would just say, okay, I have my 1 ticket, I can get this, right? No. It requires the event card. And to get the event card, you have to pay the 1,000 silver or the $10 in order to get the 3 events, the 3 things instantly, and be able to go ahead and now try to get these. Which is really weird because it shows you these things here, but then it shows you that in the thing. Which is really, really odd because that's not something that you can get. And then, get the weapon here that she gives us.
Do come back soon, Guardian.
Thank you. Okay, so now we have the sniper rifle that we just saw earlier. This one has opening shot and openings and stop sights. Nice.
It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just a bomb.
Okay, if we do that.
Just browsing, are we? We have accomplished so much. Never forget that.
Well, I want this on me anyway, so,
They won't like this.
I'm scared to look at the news these days.
if this bad boy I already have, I can get rid of that one.
They won't like this.
Don't need that. That's all I got, right? Right, yes, okay, so I have the 1 page, and then we have this, so we're going to unlock this.
It must have been hundreds of years old. From before
So, we come over here.
I wish I could talk more, but I am working now after all.
And now we have the blueberry mask, which I don't know how you proceed to this thing.
You remind me of someone I haven't seen for a long, long time.
I can definitely fix
Okay, so now we come over here to the events. Remember the Forgotten.
It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just
And over here to the lore books.
I'm definitely getting a cold.
And Tales of the Forgotten. And there's that page that we just found.
Has changed so much lately. I'm glad Guardians are back in it.
And like I said, and that's pretty much the event. We can continue to run these things over and over again, getting more loot. Actually, you know what? We need to do 1 crucible. Oh. Oh, nice. Okay. I love that one. Because I have the Halloween ones too. I think I'll leave the Hive Lantern out. Even though this one is pretty scary. You know what? Never mind. We're going to keep that one up. Okay, go. I think everything's pretty much close to or around the thing. I don't think I really need this one. I'm going to get rid of it. Okay. Clash. It's been a long time since I did Clash. Let's go ahead and do Clash. Clash is just your standard run around, shoot people, and kill them. There's no control points involved. I haven't done a Clash in ages. It's not a major event anymore. It's not something you do regularly like we used to do in Destiny 1. Destiny 1 was always Clash, Control, and Rumble. And then the fourth item would rotate between various things. Because that's when they first introduced the what was it? I forget what it's called now. It was another one of the ones that just like that Call of Duty does, where you have to collect the dog tags. Okay. Javelin 4. Now this was the map that was recreated at Titan War. That's hilarious. This was the map that was recreated for Fortnite.
Put your enemies down.
I was really hoping to jump into it and play, and I never got a chance to play it. I was so mad at myself. Ouch. Well, that takes care of that problem. Shit, I got hit from the side. Damn it.
Gains the lead.
Shit, damn it. I have not been doing very well throughout this entire mission. Gotcha, bitch. Ow, 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 ow. Wow, that was tough. Shit. Didn't throw it far enough. Completely missed my target. Shit. He slammed into me. Wrong guy. Nice. Shit. Shotgun. Or no, or sniper rifle. Not shotgun, sniper rifle. Not going for that again. Ow, 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 ow. Hey. How did he get me from behind the wall? Thank you. Cheater. Shit. Fuck. Off to the side again. I'm worried about him up front. Didn't realize I got the guy over here behind me. Shit. Always two of them there are. Where am I? Oh. God damn it. Well, we're doing badly.
Five minutes.
Whoa. That didn't sound good. Come on, get out of it. Ouch. Shit. Where the fuck did I go? Okay, that one's around. Shit.
Three minutes left.
Damn it. I saw him come up behind me too. Shit. So much for saving my damn ass. Oh, I'm flying all over the place. Okay, that's it.
Won.
Fuck. Yeah, well, it's been the extent of my game. Thank goodness I only have to complete the task. I don't have to do anything else.
1 minute. Defeat comes for us all.
Ha! He should have been dead.
Defeat is not surrender, Guardian.
That's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. I did wear the mask. It doesn't say which one, it just says complete a match. I completed the match, I was wearing the mask. Screw it. I don't play the thing anyways, there's no reason for me to go in there. I'm honestly not a very big fan of Crucible anyway, so. Alrighty. Let's see here, where... Oh.
I'm grateful for your assistance, Guardian. I'm investigating Glint's Questionable reports on the Headless Ones. You once interrupted a battle here between Cabal and Elixni forces. Some Elixni say that after the battle, the House of Dusk commander rose as a Taken. And they swore eternal vengeance on Cabal and Guardians alike.
I don't know what that circle summons, but let's find out.
Don't let them escape.
It's funny how Glint still responds the same way as he did originally. Everybody else is added. Well, actually, I think
These must be the Headless Ones. And very clever disguises.
I think what's his name? Drifter's comics might be the same as last year's. But they've added Idas into this mixture, and her conversations are a little bit odd. It doesn't match the tone of the others. Will you reload your weapon?
It's another poorly named Headless One.
These Headless Ones are even uglier in person. Let's check the loot on these Headless Ones, hero.
All right, over here.
It's another poorly named Headless One.
Okay, I guess that's it. The one thing I hate about these specific
The few Cabal willing to speak on the subject say that the monsters are disgraced Red Legionnaires.
Oh.
Cursed to eternal unrest for their defeat.
New circle is available.
Like, this one is really weird because I can't tell when it ends. Oops. I blew up myself with a pumpkin bomb. And I blew myself again with a pumpkin bomb.
These ritual circles must call the Headless Ones.
And I hit somebody with that one, so I blew up again. That was too close.
The Wood's reports of the Headless Ones are true. And not that I doubted him, but he and Crow do have a flair for the dramatic. However, this mission has created more questions than answers. How did these monsters end up on Earth? Why do they only appear at a certain time of year? And what does it have to do with the ancient human ritual known as the Hall Between?
The hole. Not the hole between the Halloween. That's funny. Oh well. Yeah, it gives you that countdown, and it's like, I thought maybe it was ending. It's like, no, that was the countdown to the monster appears. It's like, this one's really weird because it's not nonstop. We got all the enemies and it stopped, and now we're waiting for the main enemy to appear. It's like, why? It should be either an endless battle, or if it's thing stopped, we should be going to the next section where the enemy is. We shouldn't be stopped in one area. But yeah, and again, that's another thing too, is as far as lost sectors go, if these are lost sectors, it's only a small piece of a lost sector. It's not the whole thing, which is very, very strange. Because some of the lost sectors are very, very deep. They have a lot more to them, especially the haunted ones. This one just feels so weird, the way it's done. Like I said, the Infinite Forest was, like I said, a lot more fun because it was longer. I mean, they changed it to where it was a set time. You had so much time to get as far as you can into the forest, get as many layers as you possibly can, and try to take down as many bosses as you possibly can. So you, at the end, the more bosses you take down, the more chests you get at the end. You take down the final boss. Well, before it was just you keep going and going and going until you get as high as you can, as many sections as you can, and then when you...
I heard about this place from the other ghosts. They told me I should investigate it for my research. Rumor has it that long ago, a fire team was captured here and beheaded by the Fallen. And now the Guardians' headless bodies roam around, trying to snatch up new ghosts, like me.
Oh. That's a pumpkin display.
The other ghosts say that if the Headless Ones capture me, they'll force me to resurrect them. Probably with new, very attractive heads. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't want to find out.
Okay, so yeah, I know which lock sector this is. This is right next to, well, I wouldn't say next to, but it's very close to where, failsafe is, and her portion of the ship that still remains. Damn it, I missed. God damn you. So much candy and none of it to eat. Come here, you son of a bitch. Thank you. Backhanded him. Shit. Damn it. Ouch. That was a bad mistake. Okay. Oh, you're kidding me. Great.
We need to take out the fallen leader before we can put our research to use. But be careful, Guardian. Any fallen allied with the Headless Ones must be tough.
Okay, so now we need to take out the, they got that time. Gotcha, bitch. Thank you. Drive through, please. Back. Next week.
That was close. I thought the other ghosts were pulling my shelf laps with their stories, but now I'm not so sure. The Festival of the Lost reminds us that the universe is full of scary and forgotten phenomena. I'm glad we got you Guardians to protect us.
Oh shoot, I couldn't get in there. Oh well. I'll have to pick up the rest of my stuff from the thing. So I ran out of room again. Okay, so now this is done. Ah, this one's done. Nice. Jurassic Green, not my favorite pulse rifle. I think I'm almost out of... Yeah, that's the last one. I'll still have that one to upgrade. And this one to finish upgrading. Let's head back to the tower. That one's kind of cool. Okay. Oops. Okay, got that one done. So we have that, and now we're working on this one. Okay. Get me head.
Yes. Done.
Get that. Remove that. Thank you. Up and now, okay, so that's the rank up again. I believe that's the same one we just got. Oh no, yeah, it's 46. Yeah, 46. That's the one I thought. It just doesn't show up because we were in space.
You're looking wonderful.
Do you have some? A transaction to make, Guardian?
What the heck is this? Ooh, I like that.
They won't like this.
Strength.
Sure. Done and done. Thanks.
Sidearm shotguns. Well, we need to do that shotgun, so I'll probably put that in there. Stasis weapons, easy to do. That one I can do because I have a sidearm I could use. Hate linear fusion rifles. I mean, unless I'm going to be using the one, I don't do linear fusion rifles. They're all absolutely trash. I need to figure out how good this rifle is. I don't think I have anything. Yeah. That's why I know when I get headshots.
I gotta figure this out. Dancing Guardians? Usual.
No. No.
Another golden age blueprint for interplanetary orbital sail.
Definitely not. No. Interesting color scheme. No. Callus is another color scheme I used to love, but I haven't used it in a long time either, just because of the fact that it's now, who Callus became and what he represents to us. He's just not. That one's kind of cool looking. Ooh, there you go. What's better? That deadly weapon that's in black and red like that. Look at that. That's just a killer weapon.
Live to see the darkness return.
That's the only problem is the blade is still blue.
Live to see the darkness return.
That one looks better like that, but still. Okay.
Those algorithmic decryption keys were supposed to be
Oliva's got something special for you.
Okay, so now, again, like I said, We got that one now. I have this one several times. This is the one I want. And I think you have to get all the pages for that one. And then I can come over here and I can require this. Oh, that's the crucible one I got rid of. Which, if we grab it, again, like I said, just gets us... okay, so we still didn't get any pages. Which I gotta remember how you get the pages, because that's the thing.
What an interesting little old file. Hardly any encryption at all. I'll have to investigate later.
I do like this one, though. That's kind of cool. Look at that. That's just awesome. And maybe after Halloween, I'll equip that one to something, because I love that Star Horse one. That's so cool.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Experimenting with darkness is a dangerous path. I don't
He's running away. I'm right behind him.
It's worth the risk.
But yeah, I wore this outfit quite a bit during the thing. Even after I was done doing the Halloween candy thingy, I would take the mask off and I would wear the outfit just as is. I think there was this one. There was another color I used to use too, which was really, really nice. I think. Shoot. It wasn't any of these because it was an older color. I mean, this one's cool just because the star effect looks gorgeous, but that wasn't it. But I know it was a blue. Oh, like this one too. This is another one I liked a lot because it had the ruffles are now purple, and I love that purple with the muted black, kind of grayish, and then the gray boots. That was another really good one. I'm trying to remember the other one though. I wish I could remember what it was. Because there was a couple things I really liked using for this because it was just. Oh, this one here. This is another one. Because you have the matted black for the jacket, and then you have that almost velvety blue on the lower part of the jacket, and then the ruffles and the shirt and everything, and the pants had that blue, almost velvet look to it. Absolutely gorgeous. Most of the colors on the helmet, though, did leave a lot to be desired because you didn't get a lot of variations in look.
All data has a lineage, no matter how ancient or corrupted. You can always trace it back.
A lot of them turned out to just be silver. They weren't much of any actual color or color scheme. So it kind of left something to be desired. That one has a nice tinge to it. But a lot of them were just very simple. Either all black all silver, or just a really sickly looking blue I didn't really care for. That one's kind of neat. It had a nice tinted blue, but like I said, yeah, there was a lot of them that just did not have a lot of good colors to. That one's funky. And that, again, brings back the white and the black, but it's a little different as far as the mask is concerned. The teeth are nice and silver.
Fire is the archivist's one true enemy. So has it always been.
Well, in any case, that is going to be it for this episode of the Rats Cast.
I'm glad you're still with me, Carlos. You too, Maria. I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
Pop up in spacing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Rats Cast. Again, like I said, I don't know if I'll be doing this repeatedly. Like I said, this is something where I might play once in a while for the fun of it, but right now, financially, spending $10 to get the pass, to get the extra stuff, really isn't all that worth it. And I think trying to get the pages, if I'm not mistaken, was really difficult because you don't just do. I think you gotta do the. I don't know if it was the weekly challenges or whatever was the bounties to get the pages, and you can only do so many a day. Because the dailies, dailies you can do all the time, but the 2 weekly ones you only have the 1 week to do it. And otherwise, you really were just subject to just waiting and doing nothing, trying to get those pages. And there's a lot of pages to get in order to complete one book, in order to get the specials, which was a pain in the ass. It calls for a lot of grinding. I think that's how you do. I don't remember because it was not something that was easily discussed, and I don't remember how you're supposed to get the script, but it's just it's one of these event currencies, and it'll be gone in a couple of weeks, and that's it, and it's over, and boom, you said it's just one of those things that didn't really matter much. You're either gonna play for the fun of it, because you enjoy the game, or you're just gonna wait till the next season begins, like I normally do, and play through that because that's where the fun is at. This game, like I said, the old Halloween event was far more fun. It was far more entertaining. It gave you a lot more to do as far as the haunted forest. It was a joy to play. It really had a nice spooky feel to it. And even some of the early lost sectors have more of a spooky feel to it than this does. This is too well lit. It's too short. And it's too easily completed. Whereas the Infinite Forest, you had a lot of huge mobs that can overrun you very easily. You can get killed on. Every level that went up, every time you went to the next level, you had new tasks and new abilities. You started getting. You went from one thing like grounded, to a point where you started getting into 2 and then 3, and the higher up you went, the faster you went through, the higher up you went, the more debuffs were on you, which made it more and more difficult for you to get higher in the thing. And then you had to deal with the boss, who was really tough. And even that, I think, in the end, was somewhat downplayed a little bit, because the bosses weren't as difficult as they were before. But you only have so much time to do everything in. When you get to that boss, you have so much time to weed him down. If you don't do it, you get automatically sent to the end game where you go pick up your chests. And depends on how many bosses you killed and whether or not you killed the end boss, will depend on how many chests show up at the end of the thing. You can get 1, or you can get, like, I think it was like 5 total. I don't remember if they upped that or not, but yeah, it really depends on how many bosses you killed, at the end of each sequence, and how far you got in the dungeon or the forest. And it was a lot of fun, and it was this fast, frenetic thing. You're constantly running for your life, constantly moving forward. Like I said, because the Infinite Forest always changes every time you enter it. This always changed every time you entered. And so you weren't following the same path every time. And then they have these sections where they'd have this hidden chest where if you opened it, you got more candy and stuff out of it. Because you only got so much per level. Like this one, when the guys dropped, they just spill a bunch of candy like a pinata. Where this was, you only got so much of the special, what have you, at the end of each event, the special engrams. And this one you got a lot more if you can find these special chests, because there was like these, you get like maybe 1 or 2 per run, but if you can find these chests, then you can get, I think it was up to 7 total. I don't remember now, but yeah, you would get more if you can find these chests, and they were hidden because the path would like diverge. There would be some paths that led just to nowhere. It would be an absolute dead end. You had to go around and go back. And then there were some that led to these special trees, or these I think it was a tree. I don't remember if it was a tree or it was like a grave setting or something, but there was like a special area that had this silver chest in it. That when you opened it, you got the event loot for that. And so that's how you got more of them, was trying to find these special events. And not everybody knew that. So, I mean, literally, at one point in time, I'm sitting there shooting my gun in the air going, hey, over here, guys. I'm trying to show them, hey, things over here, things over here, things over here. Trying to get everybody to come over because not everybody has their mic on and they can't always hear me. So yelling didn't always help. I think it was proximity chat anyways, in-game, unless you actually were in chat. So if they're too far away, they didn't always hear me. But still, it was a lot more fun than this was, and I wish they'd go back. Excuse me. I wish they'd go back to the Infinite Forest, but there's no Infinite Forest because there is no Mercury. Without Mercury, there's no Infinite Forest. And so we can't have the haunted Infinite Forest, which really, truly sucks. It was my favorite event for Halloween when they created that one for the first time. I forget what we did before that. It was something completely different. Each year has been different. So they keep changing things around and doing different things. And this one's okay, but the Infinite Forest was the best of the Festival of Lost celebrations. And a lot of us keep wishing that we'd go back to that one. Or do some of the EAZ, because the EAZ, the European Aerial Zone, because that area can be a lot of fun up there, floating up there and dealing with monsters and what have you. It's like we did with the bonfire event that we had recently. That can be a lot more fun. This is just not as much fun. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here, for being a part of the show. As always, if you guys are enjoying the channel and you want to see more fun games like this one, I'm a variety streamer, so I play all kinds of stuff. Tomorrow is Replay Wednesday, and I think, because we just finished Fractured But Whole, and I should have saved the Halloween one, or the slasher one for tomorrow, or even for Halloween, but still. We are going to be replaying, I think we're going to be replaying, I don't know, I prefer to do Inside because I love Inside, but I probably should do the other one because it's spookier, because it's like black and white, and you have that big creepy spider, and but I love Inside much more. So probably gonna do Inside after the next couple of weeks. Halloween events coming up. We're gonna have the Return of the Minecrafters show on October 30th for a special Halloween event. And we're gonna be dressed up in some spooky skins to run around and do some stuff in. So it should be fun because we're not gonna have any armor on, so that's gonna be scary. And then we're going to be doing then Halloween night, of course, is always reserved for the return of Alien Isolation. So we'll be jumping back into that from where we left off the last time. Forget where we're at. We'll have to figure it out. But yeah, as always, that's my go-to Halloween game, and we'll be jumping back into that again on Halloween night. We'll be playing through that for the 31st. So that is Sunday and Monday in about 2 weeks. So, and I'm not sure what we're doing next week or not for Halloween. We might actually, because I think Overwatch should be starting their Halloween event. If they haven't started it this week, which I didn't see anything about, they might be doing it next week. If that's the case, we'll jump into Overwatch 2 for the Halloween event for Overwatch 2. Because the Junkenstein event is supposed to be happening really, really soon. And they're supposed to be making some changes because they are, they've changed things and added the Wrath of the Bride is what it's called. So that is the new thing. Yeah, it starts on the 25th. That's what I thought. 25th to the 8th. I don't know why they do that. Let's do it in November instead of October. So next Thursday, instead of Destiny Tuesdays, we'll be doing Junkenstein's Revenge, The Wrath of the Bride, for the Halloween week. And yeah, I can't wait to play it and check things out. I love that game, and I love Junkenstein, and I can't wait to see what they do to the new game, see what happens, because I think they might be making some changes to how the game plays. So we'll have to see. You'll have to come and check it out with me. And Tuesday is usually the beginning of the first, when the game first starts. So if you haven't played yet, you'll be able to see it with me for the first time when I play it live right here next Tuesday. Other than that, of course, again, if you're not following along, please follow along. So you can check out all the stuff. Ooh, oh, bummer. Already lost some subs. Bummer. Oh, well. Bound to happen. People subs run out all the time. I had a few people subbed to the channel earlier in September, so the subs probably ran out this week. That's okay. We still have 11 subs, which ain't bad. That's usually more than I have in most cases. So I'm actually very thrilled that we have the 16 subs. And again, a big shout out to Queer Crafters for coming in and hanging out and subbing and gifting and all the wonderful stuff they did. They were just great. And again, another big shout out to my friend Super Evil Wolfie, who gave me another shout out yesterday, as always. And if you're not already following along my social medias, you can go ahead and check out those as well. At the Ratscast on Twitter. Screwed up. At cyperrat on Twitter. You can look at the Ratscast, but still it's at cyperrat on Twitter, and at the Ratscast on Instarat. I was supposed to say when I'm going live and what game I will be playing if you don't already know what game it is. Which again tomorrow is going to be Inside. You can also check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/theratscast for more fun and games. I've got a ton of stuff posted over there for you guys to check out and enjoy. So go over there and check it out and see what fun stuff I have that you guys might like. Because again, I'm a variety streamer and I play a ton of games, not just Destiny. A ton of stuff. So go check it out. And thank you guys for being there. If you're already watching on YouTube, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys so very, very much. You guys are awesome. As always, do that YouTube thing that everybody tells you to do. You know, subscribe, bell notification, like, comment, all that wonderful jazz, and leave comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for being here, for being a big part of the show. Hope to see you guys on the very next episode of the Ratscast. Until then, this is cyperrat signing out for now. Later, bye.